measurement of all avenues to make sure they reduce their reckless expenditures. And I believe I am ready to render my service, expertise, and exposure in these budgeting preparations and making sure that service delivery can reach to the people. To be honest, I may not go into the nitty-gritties of what possibly led to this not winning, because if at all we go into the dissecting of whatever happened, we will not move forward. I want to say I have done enough, and whatever that couldn't favor me, maybe it was not in my reach, but I want to say that I am congratulating Honorable Misa, and above all, His Excellency the President, because I have been also telling you Ugandans that Mr. Museveni is the best candidate. And our request as the electorate this time around is to unite our people, make sure that these reforms we've been agitating, they get his ear. And we are saying, Your Excellency, people have voted you overwhelmingly, so this is the time. Let's do the right thing. Let's motivate all the stakeholders, civil service, servicemen. We thank them for whatever they've done, and we need to improve on what we think can be done better. Yeah. No, I believe the reforms we've been agitating for are pro-people, and they cut across all members and groups, whether politically oriented to either side. They are for Ugandans. And we are saying they can only be achieved if at all we raise the budget from 72 trillion to at least 250 trillion. And Ugandans have the capacity to raise all this kind of revenue, and we stop the unnecessary borrowings and a lot of losses in the budgeting and the expenditure of this country. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much.
You have set a very rare example of conceding defeat shortly after announcing the results of your opponent. It's very rare to the current situation in the country now.
Yeah, we believe it's a mentality that and the mindset of Ugandans that needs to change. We are saying competition and electoral voting is not business, and we are saying it is sacrifice that you give to the people. Therefore, in the event you are not elected, it was voluntary. So may the best candidate win, and we are lying behind civil people. This is what they should do. And I call upon whoever we've competed with to unite people, forgive each other, and you steer this country to the brim and develop. Yeah, that's all.
But you know that many people don't concede defeat. It's rare.
Yeah, maybe normally they are selfish. They come with ill motives, and possibly they commercialize all these operations. But I have been always teaching and sensitizing our population that I'm too busy. I am someone who is doing multiple businesses based on the situation that we have a conducive business environment in Uganda, much as we need to improve here and there. So I was like, my time has been a sacrifice. And even in the event I'm not elected, I'm not hurt or even affected, because I did not expect something irregular. So I want to say that it is out of culture that whoever comes to competition of this nature, they should be doing something. They should be busy. They should be aware of. It's not a do or die. Yeah.
Do you still regret joining such elective positions?
No, unfortunately. Why? I really take into account and appreciation of whoever has been behind me. And it's been fun for me interacting with people and changing the mindset and calling upon the fellow youth who have joined me. I love the narrative that opposition, they have been in my support, and even government. So we've been uniting people. So it's been fun for me at the same time. And I have loved when people really learn, and so many accreditations I've got. People want to join me in the commercial, mechanical farming and the commercialized farming. So I feel good when I've taught things and people are really getting what they have.
There are very many people who are inspired by a lot of the words you've been speaking through the social media. But they are asking, how much have you put in these campaigns, and maybe how are you going to recover this?
No, to be honest, I've been teaching people that don't put in too much money, don't commercialize politics. You'll be disappointed. And even you are trying to divert the mindset of our population by promising them money and this and that.
How much did you put?
I don't think I've put more than 50 million. Yeah, it's been relative and within my accommodation. So I am not regretting whatsoever, yeah.
Well, that was from Kololo, where the Minister for Kampala, Minsa Kabanda, was declared the winner of Kampala's Central Division parliamentary seat after garnering 22,332 votes, followed by Noobs Lewis Rugongoya, who garnered 18,200 242 votes. Of course, she has promised to bring light to the NRM manifesto, make sure that Kampala is for everyone, beautiful infrastructure, and she said she might not be a big talker, but she's a great doer. Now, right about now, we will move to Ssentamu Joshua, who is in Wakiso District Tally Center, to give us an update. A very good evening, Ssentamu. I hope you're doing well. You can highlight and tell us what's happening.
Doing well, Sharon, and thank you very much. Yeah, to highlight on the situation how it was in Wakiso as we speak. We all know now that the 8 constituencies that make up Wakiso, we know who is where, and everything is done and done. So on the 8 constituencies, NRM managed to snatch 3 positions, and NUP managed to snatch 4 with 1 independent, though 3 is an NUP leaning. Now, as the situation was in Wakiso, Leonard Segona and Semujunganda didn't turn up at the tally center. Maybe they were contented with the results and they knew what was coming. But George Museveni, Dambali Blasio Mukasa, Emmanuel Magola, Gashai Jashaika Steven, Mwadam Kunyiji, and Moses Mayaja turned up at the tally center, all demanding victory. Yes, and Charles Matovu, NUP's Musiro South contestant with Kenan Opio also stand up at the tally center. As we speak right now, much in this time.
SATO provided me with the smart fresh toilets that I needed for my tenants because the latrines were starting to produce a foul smell and I was looking for a solution. Before there were flights all over, but after installing SATO pans, we don't have house flies anymore. We do not have even any smell. You can hardly tell that there are latrines in this area. I would recommend everyone who has apartments and they have outside toilets to install SATO pans because they are the way to go. They are smart, they are fresh, they are clean.
It was 30,380 votes, with Matovu Tracks of NUP with a 26,475 votes. Now in Busiro East, Emmanuel Magula Matovu, an independent, snatched victory with 35,361 votes, followed by Chinyimba Abdallah of NRM with 17,744 votes. Rebecca Sebona, the incumbent and independent, managed to snatch only 4,503 votes. Busiro North, here, Moses Manja of NRM snatched victory with 19,319 votes, followed by Nupu Semaganda, who snatched 14,667 votes. Now, in Nandala municipality, Dambali Blasio Mukasa was in a tight race with Idi Bugaka, and there was a bit of a tension at the tally center. Though by the end of the day, Tolbert Musingo, the returning officer, managed to declare Dambali Blasio Mukasa with 40,006. With 46, it was 40,006. 40,000. It was 40,634 votes, and Idi Bugaka with 16,358 votes. In Kila municipality, as I already said, that the best dancer also leads the stage. Some young man of PFF lost to George Museveni, and George Museveni emerged as winner with 20,000 votes, and some young man with 14,685 votes.
Mambo, just to take you back, was Blasio Mukasa, was he able to, did he win?
Yes.
Did Blasio Mukasa win?
Yeah, Blasio Mukasa won Idi Bugaka of NRM.
Okay, interesting. Please.
He's in the title race.
Interesting one. Please keep on going with the other results.
Chadondo East, the incumbent, Mwadam Kunyiji, still emerged as the winner with still emerged as the winner with 10,000, with over 10,000 votes, 10,000 votes, and it was in a tight race with Talema Christopher with 2,349 votes. This was a tight race with 15 candidates who had contested for the position. And then lastly is the Interior Municipality, where NRM's Gashaya Stephen also emerged winner with 9,114 votes, and the incumbent Kakembo Motekama of Democratic Front was in the third position with 562 votes. Nopu's Nabata Joyce Namuli struggled with 4,254 votes. Then the person who emerged as the woman member of Parliament for Wakiso District is Betty Ethos Navima. So I will highlight on the situation how it was in Wakiso as insecurity. We saw security items made whereby men in uniform were everywhere, majorly the roads that were leading into the headquarters of Wakiso District, and there was a few inconvenience that was caused by the supporters who were waiting outside the headquarters, but still the Uganda police and UPDF made sure that the situation goes back into calm and there wasn't any disturbance outside and inside the service center in Wakiso.
Well, I'm very glad that you're very okay, Ssentamu. That's not the same case with certain places or certain areas. Today, there have been some arrests, there have been some citizens who tried to cause commotion, but again, police and other security agencies were able to nip that in the bud and make sure that Ugandans still have peace, encounter and feel peaceful while we await for the final results that are going to be coming in from the National Tally Center, and most probably to even know who the president of the country tomorrow before 5 p.m. as declared and said by Justice Simon Byabakama, the chairperson of EC. I'll let you rest and we will be hearing from you maybe later on or tomorrow. Thank you, Ssentamu.
Welcome.
Moving on from that, Minister of State for Fisheries, Helen Adoa, the NRM flag bearer for Serere District Woman Member of Parliament, has lost her seat to Esther Akom, an independent. In what looked like a tight race, Minister Adoa garnered 39,593 votes, while her opponent, Achom, Esther, secured 45,644 votes. In an exclusive interview with UBC, Minister Adoa attributed her loss to the heavy military deployment, as well as massive arrests of that she alleges affected mostly her supporters. Take a look as Oko gives us a report.
All the roads were blocked. People were arrested. So even those who were going to the hospital were arrested. They have blocked all the roads, and it is very unfortunate that we are treating Serere like rebels have just arrived have just attacked Serere. And if you want to prove, just rush to Abilayepi Road, right, Nemormo Road. You will get people lying down. They were arrested, all roads, Bugondo, people are suffering. They are very disappointed with the way people suffered the whole night up to now. And you know, it was so windy, it's so dusty, making them to lie down. It's terrible. So it's unfortunate. But even with intimidation, because when they were arresting people, blocking the roads, my opponent was giving soap, salt everywhere. They were running around giving salt. But salt and soap cannot change the people of Serere, because people of Serere have decided no amount of intimidation, no amount of blackmail, no amount of anything can change the people of Serere. People of Serere suffered a lot politically. And so even those who were going to the hospital were arrested. They have blocked all the roads, and it is very unfortunate that we are treating Serere like rebels have just arrived have just attacked Serere. And if you want to prove, just rush to Abilayepi Road, right, Nemormo Road, you will get people lying down. They were arrested all roads, Bugondo, people suffering.
Welcome back from that short commercial break or a small breather. And while we're winding up, I would like to just refresh and also maybe have a recap on what exactly happened at the last moment where Justice Simon Byabakama helped us understand and also got us the results from the National Tally Center of where we're standing right now. He also highlighted that by tomorrow at 5 p.m. we will know who the president of the country is. But for now, we know that we have over 41,177 stations that reported as per 10 p.m. Today on the 16th of January 2026 with results declaration by Nandala Mafabi of the FDC party was able to stand at a 1.89% due to his votes, which were a total of 175,331 votes. Now, Mujisha Muntu Gregory of the ANT party has a 0.53% due to the votes that he got, which were 49,259. Mubarak Munyagwa of the CMP party got 25,480 votes, putting him at a 0.27%, while Robert Kasiwante of the NPP party got 28,080 votes, making it a 0.3% for him. Overall, Joseph Mabidi's CP is standing at a 0.2% after he garnered 18,847 votes, while Frank Bulida of the RPP party stands at a 0.42% after he got 39,480 votes. Now, that is where we stand right now. According to Justice Byabakama, we are able to tell and have most of the results coming tomorrow, but also literally looks like it might we might have a closure of the National Tally Center tomorrow after we have everything finalized. Where you'll be able to be interested in different things again, analysis, and again, verified, accurate information from the national broadcaster. Bye-bye.
I call upon all Ugandans to ensure that we continue contributing towards this peaceful environment that we are currently having. On our side, we are determined and committed, and we are clearly aware that in order to have it very well, we have to continuously work together with the population, the good citizens, because after all...
Hello, my name is Asha Patmos Makanie and I'm from Rwanda. I heard about LCHE from an alumni. He basically said that this school had a lot of diversity and they pursued excellence in a different way from other institutions, and that intrigued me to see it firsthand for myself. As I start my LCHE journey, what excites me is the ability to collaborate with my peers on new projects and